Hello, virgins. Here's all the questions that you've been asking, and we're here to answer them today. I'm Gina. This
Owolabby.
is your host,
My host,
as per usual.
my guest.
Hi, guys.
Hope y'all enjoyed the video.
Yep.
And yeah.
And here we go.
On my own, yeah. Everybody acting they don't know, yeah. I just wanna hit a triple double in my life, yeah. Headed to the city in the night, yeah. I'm just headed to the students where I zone.
Welcome back to another video. Make sure y'all subscribe because in every single video I aspire to both entertain you and to educate you. It's what I like to call EduTainment. Definitely dab on that subscribe button.
Stop. I
Whip
hate you
on that
so
like
much.
button.
Get away. All right, moving on.
Questions. These are the questions. You have the questions. We have the answers.
You've asked.
We got
We're
you.
here to answer.
Alright.
Hopefully, well.
Is the first time gonna be really fun, or will it hurt a lot? For guys, definitely it's not. It's not really. Rarely are you guys gonna have any type of pain per se.
Unless she bends your dick.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Does that?
It happens.
But this is the female.
It happens. First time, it can be fun. Absolutely. I've never
I think the
heard anybody.
The important part of it is like foreplay.
Yeah.
Definitely make sure he does you first, then you.
Yeah.
Cause like.
Get your money's worth. Oh my god, no, that sounds like you're hiring a fucking like prostitute. No, I was saying more like I don't know. I didn't have a good first time when I lost my virginity. It wasn't a bad one though, and it didn't hurt me. So definitely like it varies. For some people it can hurt some people, others it can't, or it doesn't, like I didn't. So you can have a good experience. Mine wasn't like good or bad, it was just like really short. So
Yeah.
that's basically mine.
So key would be foreplay before
Yeah, absolutely. Pro tip,
Yeah.
definitely.
to make it easier.
Definitely like, or like if you guys should already know this, like definitely do some other stuff before you have sex. You need to test out the product before you buy it. So that's always my idea of it. You need to test it out, see if you like it before you go for a ride. Don't test drive it yet, but like see what you like.
Gotcha.
Sit in the car at least.
Can aggressive finger action like fingering pop your cherry?
Put your fingers away. That's disturbing. Just aggressive fingering. Yeah, that fucking sucks. Like, I don't know. I've had somebody do that and like they had like longer nails and they just kind of like were super into something else. Super into something else.
Yeah.
Not my ass, guys. That's not what I meant. But I just mean like they were out of it kind of thing. They weren't really paying attention and like they were like pulling out completely before putting it back in, and they like stabbed the side of my vagina with their sharp nails, and I'd be like, what are you trying to accomplish here? I am not like, you're not trying to stab me. Why are you doing this to me? So just trim your nails. Be careful. Don't go completely out before you go back in. You don't have to do that, but just like, and also go off of like what reaction you're getting, because like some people like getting stabbed in the vagina maybe. I'm not one of those people, but you know, if that's their cup of tea, then just keep on doing what you're doing and don't ever trim those nails. But for me, for most ladies out there, please trim your nails and please don't stab us in the vagina.
Got you.
Yeah.
Isn't giving head nasty? Do I have to do it if they do it?
No, you don't have to do it. No, that's never have to do anything. You can always say no, and I know that sounds like super cheesy and super corny, but no, you definitely don't have to do it. Like, no, if you're not comfortable doing it, absolutely not. Things that might make you a little bit more like comfortable with it is ask them to shower beforehand and to clean it. That can make things a lot more appetizing. Not like,
have shower sex.
Well, yeah, you can have shower sex, but like I just mean like, I don't know, a lot of people that I'm friends with when we were in high school and we were starting to like get into the whole sexual experience and like sharing our personal experiences and stuff like that. They were like, oh, I will never suck a dick. And I was like, okay, that's your opinion. I don't mind it. I enjoy it. Like that's just my opinion kind of thing. But they were like, no, they pee out of there, and it's like, I was like, okay, so like on the other hand, do you like it when they eat you out? And they're like, oh yeah, I love it. And I'm like, you hypocrite! You're such a hypocrite. You're like, pee comes out of there. Well, pee comes down out of you too. Like, what do you mean? That's not a like an excuse, or like, I don't know. But no, I definitely think that like to make you more comfortable with it, if you want to try it and if you want to experience that kind of thing, then definitely shower first, or like get them to shower, use soap, rinse it kind of thing. Or like just get them not to pee right after the shower, because then you have like pee and you might taste pee, which it happens, like it's still in the shaft, right? You guys have to shake it off a couple of times after you're done peeing just to get the last couple of drops out. But yeah, so definitely get them to shower, not to pee right beforehand, and I promise you it tastes good. Like it just tastes like skin afterwards. Like after it's clean, it's not a gross thing at all. It's not unhygienic, it's good.
Am I supposed to spit or swallow?
Megan, tell me something you put in your mouth but you don't swallow. Wow.
For me, I don't really care. Like, do whatever is okay. I already got my nut off or whatever.
It's already out of me. I don't care what you can do with it now. Fucking spit it onto you now. Now it's your problem again. No, it's a preference. A lot of people don't like it. I don't mind it. So I've swallowed many times. And then I've spit before too, kind of thing. I find that like being in a long distance relationship, usually when it's like, so like we kind of have this thing where a couple of days before we see each other, we don't have to abstain from masturbating, but like we like to sometimes, just because it makes it so much more meaningful to have sex or like do stuff for the first time. It feels just so much more satisfying. So I noticed that after like right before, you know, we have sex kind of thing, if I am gonna give him a blowjob or something like that, and it's the first one in a couple of days that he hasn't gotten out yet, then it's like really thick and it's not appetizing, and I'm just like, no. Oftentimes I like cop out and I like spit it out into the sink or something like that, or into some Kleenex. But usually, like, I don't know, I don't find it unappealing. I don't find it unappetizing, if you want to say it like that. It is what it is. It's something that everybody has or potentially might have gone through, kind of thing, and it's honestly a personal preference.
Does it feel different if you use a condom and when you don't? I can definitely attest that as a guy, if you use a condom, it's definitely not as pleasurable, you could say, but definitely do not. Okay, if you've been using
it's not as sensitive.
It's not sensitive. If you've been using a condom throughout, don't try it without a condom, because you won't want to go back.
Is that your opinion? Yeah.
Or it won't feel as good. Like once you've experienced it without a condom, it's like almost
like you're missing out.
Yeah. That's
I don't know.
But definitely always use a condom, please.
Or like some type of contraceptive. Remember guys, contraceptives that aren't condoms don't prevent against STIs and STDs. So condoms are usually the most secure unless you are in a committed relationship with somebody and you have gotten checked. If you guys both get checked, then you're good to go if you're on some other contraceptive. But if you haven't gotten checked, or if you're having casual sex, like don't just rely on birth control. Use a condom if you're having casual sex, because you know that person, you don't know if they've had, if they have anything, if they've been checked anything for anything not legal.
So does
or
it
something.
feel different when the guy uses a condom?
For me personally, it doesn't like change the like shape of your penis or something like that. And honestly, inside of you, you can't feel like the little bit of a condom that hangs off just at the end kind of thing. If you put a condom on properly, you should have like a little like centimeter or two of a little piece of the condom at the end. It just prevents popping. Like, I don't know. Read the instructions on the fucking label on the condom box. It tells you like put it on, but you should have like a little bit at the end. You can't feel that inside of you, so I don't think it makes a difference in terms of that. One thing I will say is like most condoms are lubricated, right? But I find that sometimes even if they are lubricated, they aren't. Like it dries up a little bit. It's not as like easy to keep it wet down there. So definitely, like I would suggest using water-based lubricants with condoms. Don't use oil-based ones. You can use spit too, but it kind of delubricates it. The condom, it delubricates the condom at least, but you can use spit. And that is what the only difference I would say is like if you use a condom, you might experience a little bit more dry down there, and in which case just use water-based lubricant and as a substitute and to keep you nice and wet. Stop being awkward.
Should you wax before you do it, and does it make a difference?
You go first. Do you like a girl that's
I prefer
furry?
I prefer if it's like at least some hair gone. Cause like if you're like
Whacking weeds.
I'd rather not whack weeds.
Fighting your way through the jungle.
But it's definitely like more preferred if it's like, you know, the forest is gone.
Do you like it like completely gone?
Not, it doesn't have to
or
be
do you
completely,
like
but
shaven? Do you like it like in
just
a
a little
shape?
Just shave a little bit. As
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
True. Personally, I don't like having hair on myself. And I don't like having a lot of hair on my partner. I don't mind a little bit of like stubble kind of thing, like, you know, whatever. I definitely don't like the rainforest. That's not my cup of tea at all.
Okay.
Like imagine like this, like, oh, no, not down for that at all. But no, like it doesn't have to be completely bald, but I prefer it that way though. Like if a guy wants to get waxed, then absolutely. It hurts, so shaving is fine too. So if you're not down for waxing, but waxing lasts longer, so it's like pros, cons, whatever your preference is. But for me, like I prefer to, especially if it's like the first time that I'm gonna have sex with somebody new, I will 100% make sure that I'm cleanly shaven, like or like wax or whatever. But like, I find it funny how like the more comfortable you are with the person, the more like you will let yourself grow it out a little, and then you're just like, oh man, where have we come from? Where have we gone? You know, like what has happened? But no, like it's honestly preference, and unless a person asks you, like whenever, if I want to like specifically give a blowjob kind of thing, I'll like ask my boyfriend. I'll be like, hey, can you just make sure to shave? And like if it's bad kind of thing, like if it's been a couple of weeks or if it's been 2 weeks or something like that, I'll be like, hey, can you like clean it up or something, you know? But definitely not down for the rainforest, kind of trying to whack my way through the jungle, whack the bush away. Not okay, no.
When is the right time to lose it? Is there an age requirement?
Age requirement? Technically, yes. Yes, legally, yes. You should, yeah. 16, right? 16 to consent to sex. Like under the age of 16, you're allowed to consent with someone within a two-year age limit. Okay. So that's under the age of 16 or something like that. Like check your facts, guys. Like I'm just like,
states,
yeah, wherever you are, just like check it. 16 is like the legal age to consent to sex, but it's within a 5-year limit, so you can't have sex with somebody that's over a certain age when you're 16. When you're 18, go wild, up to you kind of thing.
And if you feel like you're nervous asking them a question, you're probably not ready for it. Nervous asking them if they've been checked. If you're nervous asking them if they've been checked, if you're nervous
asking if they have a condom, like then you might not be like ready, or like I wouldn't want to say mature enough, because a lot of people are like really mature for their age, but they're still not ready to have sex kind of thing, and that's perfectly fine, honestly. I would say there's no right time to have sex. Each experience is like different for everyone. If you're with somebody or if you're not with somebody, like let's say you haven't dated anybody your entire teenage years, and then you're like 21 and like you're just getting into a relationship, you don't have to have sex right away, because you might not be like mentally ready because you've never had that experience before kind of thing. So I don't know, it depends on who you're with and when you feel comfortable with it. Like never feel pressured. So that's my advice.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed Gina's videos, her take on sex and all things that are related. Hope she educated you on a lot of stuff, because she's very, I would say, an expert in this.
I mean, not to brag, but no. If you guys do have any other questions, though, please comment below. If we get enough comments that we feel need to be addressed, or like if you have any more questions, then we can make another video. Yeah, let us know what you thought about our funny antics over the course of the past couple of videos, because we think we're funny. We might not actually be funny. He's not funny. I'm funny, guys. Let's be honest. But yeah, thank you.
God bless. Much love. Peace and joy. Namaste.
Thanks, guys.
If it doesn't feed you, don't water it.
Have safe sex.
That's where I zone on my own, yeah. Everybody acting they don't know, yeah. Take a hit, take a sip of and I got the